What is going on, everybody? It's Nothing But Skills here, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the gear set system corruption. I don't know if some of you guys missed it, but I heard a lot of people not hearing about this or talking about this gear set, and I just want you guys to know this is one of the new gear sets coming to the new expansion, and this bad boy is actually really cool. Not only does it look good, it actually performs pretty well, and the great thing about this is you get a lot of benefit for running the 4-piece, but you can pair this up with a nice backpack and a nice chest piece, and you could just make it that much better. Now, some of you guys might choose to run all 6 pieces after you see how this fully works, but if you guys missed that video, don't worry, I'm going to explain to you in this video how this gear set works and how a lot of players who've been looking for that really good med kit are going to be very impressed with this gear set. So right off the bat, you're going to see that we have 6 reds, 6 blues, 728k armor, 270k health, and 0 skill tier. Now remember, keep this in mind, this is a work in progress build, so these numbers can fluctuate as they get closer to launch. But the thing to keep in mind is this is a level 40 gear. All these pieces right here are level 40, so that's just something that you need to keep in mind when we break down this build and how system corruption works. So the system corruption, the way it works is the 2-piece is going to give you that armor on kill. The 3-piece is going to give you disrupt resistance, pulse resistance. The 4-piece is the hack step protocol, replaces armor kits with the instant infinite use med kits, pretty much what we used to have in Division 1. Now this is on a 20-second cooldown that grants 50% bonus armor and hide your nameplates for 5 seconds. Now the first thing that I think of is, man, can you pair this up with Unbreakable, or will the Unbreakable talent not stack with this talent? Because you could run a 4-piece, put on the chest piece Unbreakable, and that might actually be pretty nice. Who knows? We'll see if those two are allowed to be paired up. If we look, we do have the new system on here. We have the core attribute, and then we have the 2 system attributes. So we have that 1% weapon damage, 8% headshot damage is down in the regular attributes, and then we have the empty offensive mod slot where we can put our offensive mod in there. Now, for all of you guys wanting to see how it works, if you guys missed it in my main video that I put out for this, take a look at this. See that? I pop my med kit, it goes on cooldown. For 5 seconds, I got actually 100% of my armor. And I'll explain why I got 100% versus 50% in just a second. So let's take a look at some of the other pieces. We have the backpack, right? Now the backpack, the difference is this one's gonna be rolled with a core attribute of, look, 11k armor. It has 1 defensive attribute, so we have explosive resistance. We also have an empty defensive mod slot. But then look at this talent. Multi-threaded execution, hack step protocol bonus, armor is increased from 50% to 100% when you pop that instant heal, which is crazy. So on the backpack, just by running this backpack alone, you get that extra talent, which is really cool. The next really cool piece I want to go into is the chest, because that also has a unique talent if you want to run the chest piece versus running something like Unbreakable, Bloodsucker, if those stack with this gear set, which we haven't got confirmation just yet. So if we look at this right here, 11k armor on the core attribute, we have an 8% weapon handling attribute, we have enemy defensive mod slot right there that we haven't used. But then look at this talent, hack step protocol cooldown lowered from 20 seconds to 15 seconds. So that means that we can pop that instant heal every 15 seconds if we run it on the chest piece. I still think if you can run probably something like Unbreakable with this gear set versus running that this chest piece, and Unbreakable will proc, because you know sometimes it doesn't work with other like med kits talents, so maybe that gear set won't work with that one. But if for some reason those two do work, that could actually be a nasty combo, because didn't I think Unbreakable go up to like 95%, so that would actually be pretty cool. Now if we look at the other pieces, we have the gloves. The gloves have a core attribute, a regular attribute on here, so it has weapon damage, and then it has explosive resistance. No offensive or defensive mod on the gloves. On these knee pads, we have an armor roll, and then we also have weapon handling. We also have no offensive or defensive mod on this slot. And then for the holster, we have weapon damage, explosive resistance. This one also has no offensive or defensive mod slot on there. So yeah, this is the full gear set right here. This is actually pretty cool. A lot of you guys are probably wondering, well, how are you getting all that armor, right? Where's the armor coming from? Because there wasn't really a lot of armor rolls on this. But the base armor roll is where you get a lot of your armor in the next expansion. So let's take a look at that real quick. So if we look at the mask, look at the mask, 79k armor, right under where it says gear set, 79k on the mask. We'll take a look at the backpack, 132k armor. Look, these are all level 40. Just trying to give you guys an idea, because if you notice that core attributes don't really have a lot of high armor rolls. Even those are like kind of like the basic ones. If you notice, they were like really low. 158k armor right here on this one right here. Now remember, unless they change these, remember this is a work in progress build, those numbers could fluctuate. But if we get into the gloves, 79k armor. So now you're getting a better idea of where you're getting the armor rolls. Because remember, in Division, currently the armor rolls don't roll like that. 99k on the knee pads, and then we have one more piece that we're going to take a look at, which is going to be the holster, and the holster is going to give us 112k armor. So that's where you're getting that 700 plus k armor build. And with higher armor, I'm pretty sure this all has to do with level 40 enemies, right? When we go to New York City, we're fighting at a higher level. There's going to be higher tier enemies. They also have legendary missions coming. They're reworking the heroic missions, and they want it to be more challenging, but also they want it to not feel like you're fighting bullet sponges. And this gear set is one of those gear sets I really feel that's not only going to be good in PvP, but in PvE. I know a lot of PvP players probably will like this, depending on what chest piece gear talents you can put on there, because we don't know all the gear set talents we can. But just running a 4-piece somewhere on your build and then running a unique chest piece might make this build actually viable, right? And you could even probably run a chest and backpack, regular backpacks, if you don't mind only getting 50% of your armor kit back. And every 20 seconds, you can pop that instant heal versus popping a med kit. And as you guys are seeing gameplay of this gear set, it's a really viable gear set to use. Now, once we get more details on all the gear sets coming to the new expansion, I know little by little they'll start releasing that information. You guys are going to be really excited and looking forward to the direction that the devs are headed with the new expansion, Warlords of New York. I'm excited to get my hands on the expansion. I can't wait to play it. I know a lot of you guys are feeling the same thing. I just want to say thank you guys for the support recently on the channel. It's been crazy, like all the hype behind Warlords in New York, everybody, all the new agents. I know we got so many new agents coming to the Division 2 with the huge sale that they have, right? You can get the Division 2 right now for $2.99, the base one. And I think the Ultimate Edition with the Year 1 Pass, what is it, like $17.99? So less than $20, you could have all instant unlocks for every specialization. If you just want to get the game for $2.99, that is a perfect time to invite your friends. Tell your friends, hey, look, come to the Division 2. Go check out Nothing But Skills' channel. He has a lot of great content on there. Hey, a little bit self-advertising there. But yeah, no, all jokes aside, everybody, I really think right now, if you haven't gotten the Division, if you're trying to recommend a friend to get into Division, is the perfect time. There's a lot of content right now. There's a lot of content for people who haven't played the game ever. And then once Warlords in New York comes out, there's just going to be more content. And there's a referral program going on right now too. If you want to get that hunter outfit, hey, invite one of your friends. Give the gift to them for $2.99. That's a perfect gift to give to any of your friends. You got a friend that's about to have a birthday, go buy them the game. Say, hey, look, you're going to enjoy the Division 2. If you're passionate about the Division 2 and you enjoy the Division 2, this is a perfect time to invite those friends. I personally brought 4 new agents, 4 new close friends of mine who never really wanted to get into the Division. They're like, nah, for $2.99, I got them the game, and I was like, look, you guys try out the game, see if you guys enjoy it, and hopefully they stick around, you know? But what do you guys think about this gear set? Do you guys think this is something that you guys will end up using? Are you guys excited that they answered our, like a lot of the PvP community was saying, man, I wish we had something for that armor kit. They brought a whole gear set. Can you think about that? They listened to us, they brought a whole gear set, and that gear set has the ability to use something that we know from the Division 1, the med kit. It has an instant heal. Now that's huge to me. That's really huge to me because I've always been a big fan of that instant heal, being able to make a play. And if there's somehow I'm able to build around this and be able to use a special chest piece, maybe Unbreakable, maybe Bloodsucker, one of the new talents they bring to the chest piece, this is actually going to be some good times, and being able to counterplay people, hit that med kit at the right time, or that instant heal. That's just huge to me, and I think it's huge to a lot of the community who's been asking for this type of mechanic, right? Some people don't like the armor kit, some people love it. It's a love-hate relationship within the community. I'm gonna wrap up this video here, guys. I do want to say thank you guys again for all the support you have been showing on this channel. I really appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, first time catching any of my videos, if you hit that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on, you won't ever miss any of my videos. I appreciate the support, guys, but until the next one, nothing but skills is out.